Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the Gundam Pixie, which has just gotten a series of buffs. A lot of them, like a lot of the buffs, only apply to higher levels of suits, but this is the level 2 Pixie, so it gets most of the really best ones. It also has more thruster capacity than it used to, more part slots, I believe, and they have almost doubled the range on the submachine guns from 100 meters, which is ridiculously short, to 175. So, and yeah, the Red Rider and I just bounced off of each other, so I thought I'd just go over here instead. Because, yeah, and now I got the person I was fighting on a counter, so. Pixie has a good counter, but I don't get to see it often enough. But, yeah, so they also upped the stealth levels on the Pixie from level 2 on the first level Pixie, and every level above that now has stealth level 3, which is basically the best level there is. You do not appear on the radar unless you are attacking or you've been marked by an Isaac. Unfortunately, most of the Pixie's most significant levels, share real estate with the Isaac. Luckily for me, and for trying to get a video for today, instead they went with the Zaku 1 Sniper. I was hoping I would be totally hidden, but yeah, I didn't count on the perspective of the thing where they, had a nice, just like, upwards angle. So yeah, they just saw me crouching behind a box, hoping that I wouldn't be noticed. I was very noticed. So yeah, now just how much damage can I do before I get myself killed becomes the question. And let's see. Yep, they were ready on the tackle again, but my neutral did 4,100 damage. But here's the rest of the team, so I'm very dead. Still, 2845 to 900 is a fair opening. I'll take it for sure. And yeah, Zaku 1 Sniper took me out. So if I am a little bit less dumb about the approach, I will be fine. But yeah, it's nice to see the Pixie finally get some buffs. I feel like it's needed them for a good while. We've got some other things on the list that have needed buffs, but I feel like the Pixie is probably the longest running one. The Goof Custom, however, also got buffed, so it's close. I forget which of those came first. I'm sure somebody will know. But yeah, so some nice long-term suits finally getting some buffs. I don't think the Goof Custom and the Pixie I don't think either of those were very far into the game. So, yeah, even some really old stuff keeps getting getting improved. Of course, I'd mentioned before that the Jim and the Zaku actually both got fairly significant upgrades within the last year, and they were, their starter suits, so that is definitely nice to see. Zaku 1 Sniper was not ready for me this time, so I managed to just roll up and stab it once, and that was that. Did not get there in time to save the teammate that was with me, but, at least we got the kill. But yeah, among the other buffs, which hopefully, if I have any degree of success, the next couple of days, the Hakushiki has gotten some buffs. Two significant of which are faster cooldown for its beam saber and head Vulcans that are actually worth using. So higher build stun, higher rate of fire, higher damage. So just better all around than I'm pretty sure just like standard Gym, well, no, not quite standard Gym, but they were really, really weak head Vulcans that it was using. Let's see. Yep, saw a pilot going towards our base. Did not manage to find them. Yeah, just totally lost track of them. So rather than hang around and wait for them to go one place or another, I figured it would be best if I just got back to the fight. Which, yeah, that's where I'm going. Yeah. One thing I tend to do with the Pixie, I'm not doing it as much in this round. Besides, the other thing I do with the Pixie is get myself killed. I'm doing that plenty in this round. But one thing I tend to do is, and if I know, I'm approaching enemies from the front, or that they're going to be, or that if I know I may be seen before I see the enemy, like at the opening, merry-go-round for this round, I went ahead and switched off the beam daggers so it wouldn't be quite as easy to ID me at a distance. But, yep, there is the Zaku 1 sniper again. They also, I believe, upped the Pixie's level of assault booster so I can jump a little quicker. And, yeah, didn't quite make that, but I'm not done yet, so. And they missed. They didn't land, well, they got some damage out of their tackle, but that's all. Number 5 is here with me. Luckily, I'm at a great angle to attack without hitting them. Unfortunately, I knocked myself off the top of the tunnel here. That's okay, because I do still have Vulcans, and Vulcans do still do damage. So, luckily they didn't have a lot of health left, so. Yeah, somebody saw me moving in and came after me. However, the person I was after didn't, so. Yeah, just, it is really nice to, have the Pixie be, usable again. Because it wasn't unusable, but it was really hard to get going with it prior to now. I'm still taking a lot of deaths, but I am doing quite a bit of damage in between them, so that's, sometimes it's the raid, that's what you can shoot for. Let's see, speaking of shooting for, that Barzam is shot, and yeah, we've got about a 3,800 point lead with 90 seconds to go. A little bit, well, much less now. Yeah, so about no, it's still like 3,000 points. It's not bad. Okay, so, there's the Red Rider. It is going after the Zaku 1 sniper, which caught it in a tackle. It could turn around and tackle me, but its turn speed is not great, so I am just going to shoot it in the back a lot. Now that it's turned, that gives the Red Rider an opportunity to get in, and between the two of us, we got it. Yeah, sometimes the most important thing to do is not get the kill, but just use the attack that will, not interrupt your allies so they can follow up and get the kill. Again, you get more points that way, and also just the fact that, oops, okay, good. No, number 5 was just ready for me to make that move, and did not get got by it. The Jeddah decided it wanted to keep shooting me in the back, so I decided to try and go stab it in the front. Luckily, I'm not alone in this. And while my legs were giving out, Red Rider just took it right out. And the last useful thing I'm going to get to do in this round is I'm going to stab this tank. And I think the Zaku 1 sniper is going to be what takes me down. And I'm not going to have time to respawn before the end, but, we did fairly well. Yep, Zaku 1 sniper is what got me. That's fair. I think it wound up being 2-2 for me and the sniper. So, that's good snipering, honestly. So there we go. And let's take a look at the various final stats. But yeah, I'm happy with the changes to the Pixie, and probably some more buff rounds coming up. 3550 out of 13.6, 96,000 damage. Yeah, it's pretty solid. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. Yeah, 6 and 4 is not bad either. So we'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I think I'm going to hold on the Sazabi for now. Been thinking about it, but just kind of still weighing my options. But if I throw any tokens at that, I will feel like I want to throw all the tokens at that, so I'm just kind of holding for a minute. But also, the custom part that you get if you go all the way up the step-up banner is interesting because unlike previous special parts, which have had a higher effect if you put it on a higher level mobile suit, this has a higher effect depending on how many hanger levels you have gotten on a specific mobile suit. So if you've gotten all the way up to hanger level 6, it has a much higher effect on your hit points and ballistic defense than it would if it were just hanger level 1. So I like that. That's a neat idea, and I hope we see more of that, and I hope we get better and easier access to some of these fancier parts soon.